There we go. Okay, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Brofessor's Lab on this day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, day 5 of getting Shiny Mudkip in the many Wii system setup. I think today is going to be our day. If there was ever a day, today is it. I feel like there's no possible way that we come home with yet another Mudkip, or yet another set of pooches. So let's see how this goes. Also, curiously, let's see how many of our games are still, syncing up with one another. What are we looking at here for 21.9? Okay, yeah. I mean, it looks like a decent number of our games are all still synced up, so that's good. Galactic, what is going on, dude? Welcome on in. Welcome to day 5 of trying to get Shiny Mudkip. Quick question, the initial RNG seed in Emerald doesn't really affect random encounter shiny hunting. Yeah, so you'll always end up seeing the same progression of Pokemon, but you're gonna see 60 variants of each Pokemon every second. So, I mean, there's a chance that if you've done a bunch of random encounters and you're seeing 3 every minute and you're just soft reset, you're booting up the game and immediately hunting, there's a chance that you're going to bump into Pokemon that you've seen before. Maybe for every Pokemon, a 1 in 1,000 chance or so that you're going to see a Pokemon that you've seen in the past. But that's a pretty minor thing. If you're 60 hours, yeah, the thing is, on average, if you do the math, so you see 60 Pokemon every minute, right? Let's average it out over the span of a minute. There's 3,600 possible frames per second, so 60 frames per second, 3,600 per minute. On average, any given save file would have a shiny Pokemon every 3 minutes or so. So realistically, you're just getting kind of unlucky. What I always find interesting is when we think about when we're running the 33 GameCubes, every second we're seeing 33 times 60. So 33 times 60. So we're seeing 2,000 Pokemon, or there's 2,000 frames per second. So on average, every 3.5 seconds, the games will have passed a shiny. I always think that's kind of cool. How many encounters are we getting per hour? It's a good question. I think we're seeing about 58 Pokemon each. So we're seeing 58 Pokemon each reset. On average, we're seeing, I think, about 3 sets. So, multiply that out. You got 170 Pokemon. 174 Pokemon. No. Yeah, 170. Whatever. I don't know. And then you multiply that by 60. Let's see. So 58 times 3 times 60. 174, yeah. 10,440 Pokemon per hour is what we might see if we're being very efficient. Yo, to Faith, how's it going? Welcome on in. How are we all doing? 58 is crazy. Yeah, so we're running 33 GameCubes, 30 or 25 Wii's. Got a lot more RNG clones. We did get... No, we didn't get anything yesterday, actually. I don't think. Yeah, like, eventually there's a shiny there, Joe. You're missing a shiny every 3 minutes. You just gotta hit the frame. So, half an hour with good luck and we have a shiny. So, Christopher, what I've actually done is this setup is a little bit obtuse. So what I've set up here is 58 of the exact same save file. When we soft reset, the GameCubes and the Wii's are all kind of seeing the same-ish frames. The hope is that when we find our Shiny Mudkip, there's going to be like a legion of Shiny Mudkips, where all of the systems kind of separately will hit the same full odd shiny frame. So instead of seeing like, you know, a shiny every 30 minutes, we're probably seeing a shiny every couple hours or so. How do we check through them? Usually just kind of like scanning real quick with the eyes is all that I do. Just like real quickly looking through with the eyes. Now that being said, that's an imperfect solution and it has failed us in the past. Higsby, we back at it. Back at it again with the white vans. One last time. Yeah, we're only looking for like the most some of the more obvious shinies, you know? If we see a Mudkip, there's a pretty good chance that there's gonna be more than one shiny Mudkip. So the hope is that when we see that it will not be easy to miss. That being said, it's doable. It's happened. It's happened more than I'd like to admit, but I just want to I want to get this Mudkip so I can give the Wii's a break, you know. It was never supposed to take this long. Anyways, Joe and Galactic, the new video is like done. I was going to upload like the members only version, but my computer has crashed twice while trying to render the video. But if you want like the early access link, I can still give it to you. It's just there's one edit that still needs to be done before the full version comes out, but if you guys want to just DM me on Discord or whatever, I can give you the link to the new video at the end of the stream. In an hour, how many SRs do we do? It takes about 20 seconds per soft reset. I mean, we could probably kind of count it out here. So let's see. So we're going to soft reset at the 5, and we'll just see how long it is to get to the next soft reset. Yeah, so that one was about 18.5 seconds. So I'd say on average we're seeing about 30. So we're doing about 3. You join the Discord, but you don't really know how Discord works. Let me see. What's your... $6,960 per hour. It's crazy. Is that all it is? Oh, maybe. Yeah, I mean, 58 times 3 times 60 should be 10,440 actually, on about 20 seconds per encounter. If it's 20 seconds per encounter, then we're seeing 3 of them per minute. 58 times 60 should be 10,440 per hour. I'm thinking, I'm kind of on the fence. I might decide to use this setup to do just like an extremely absurd shiny hunt. What do we think? Should I go for one of the crazy, like, under-leveled 1%ers? I cut out for a second. Oh, did we cut out? Is the stream having any issues? I was just saying, Joe, if you guys like DM me on Discord, or if you guys just like let me know what your Discord handles are in the Discord, I'll send you the link to the new video. Yeah, closer to like 10k per minute exact, or 10k per hour. So my thought process was, what if we go for like a crazy 1% spawn? I was looking through the sheets. I think that the craziest one I could think of was the level 5 Shiny Soul Rock or Lunatone. It is a 1% and then a 1 in 11 to get the level 5. So it is a 1 in 11 chance to get the 1% correctly. Shiny Soul Rock sucks. Yeah, so in Granite Cave or whatever they're called, or whatever it's called, maybe it's not Granite Cave, Meteor Falls, that's the right one. In Meteor Falls, there's a 1% encounter slot for Soul Rock and Lunatone while surfing that has the level range of 5 to 15. So if we do the math there, 1 in 8,192 for the shiny, times 100 for the chance of it being the 1% slot, times 11 for the chance of it being the 1 in 11 for the level 5. It is 1 in 9 million. Sounds like a super fun shiny hunt. I don't know if that's true. What's the electrical bill like? So right now we're drawing 1,731 watts. I think I did the math kind of recently. Let me pull up the numbers here. Okay. So if we were to run the lab straight for an entire month, we would be looking at 143 Canadian dollars per month if the lab was on 24/7. Ah, there's Joe. Thanks, Joe. And there is the new video. Just because I don't know exactly when the members only edition is going to be up, because my, as I said, computers crashed twice trying to render the finalized version. Let's ramp up the odds. Shiny level 5 Lunatone holding a stone. I mean, I never worry about held items personally, because the honest to goodness truth is, if your Pokemon doesn't have the held item when you catch it, you can just give it an item. You guys know that you can just like give them an item, right? That is, again, only if we were running this 24/7, 365, like each month, right? Galactic, what's your Discord? I don't know if you joined the Discord, but anyways, Pokey radar chaining sucks. Radar chaining can be so frustrating, like actually for real. Yo, costuming, how's it going? Good to see ya. Why does this keep logging me out? The chatbot keeps logging me out. It's so annoying. Settings. Accounts. But how's it going, Steven? There we go. Bot should be working again. Yo, what? Steven, thank you for the one. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for continuing to support the lab, dude. What the heck? Didn't even consider DexNav and Masuda method. DexNav is kind of fun. I don't know, actually. I genuinely don't know how the DexNav method actually works, but I know for a fact that I've had a lot of fun in the past. Yo, Higsby, thank you for the resub. Give me 1 second. I think I might need to reload the little notification thing. Hopefully we'll get our animations back for when you guys support the lab. How does DexNav work? I don't know. All I know is I did it because you could get egg move wild Pokemon, which was really cool back in the day. So I shiny hunted for like egg move Zorua on Route 101. So I got like a shiny Zorua with egg moves in a Master Ball. Nowadays, it's like a little bit less fascinating to be able to do that, but Joey Miller with the sub. Let's freaking go. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for supporting the Professor's Lab. Put it in a Master Ball. I mean, it's just kind of cool because getting a Pokemon with egg moves in a Master Ball up until Scarlet Violet was actually impossible outside of some of those specific things like DexNav, right? So that's why I put it in a Master Ball. It was just unique. You'll see that I use Master Balls from time to time as like my proof of this is a wild Pokemon, you know? It's one of the few ways in the early games that you can, well, okay, so Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. if a Pokemon is in a Master Ball, it means it was, if a Pokemon's in anything other than a Pokeball, it means it's a wild caught Pokemon. From Gen 6 and above, the only Pokeball that's entirely wild caught exclusive is the Master Ball. So you'll see me like, I'll throw stuff into Master Balls every once in a while. Joey is the Twitch dude. Joe, I could have figured that out. But thank you for supporting the lab, not once, but twice. The channel's so nice. You supported it twice. You've heard about the Shiny Ruins of Treasure. I have. Do I need to actually do one of those raids in order to unlock it? How much longer do I have to try the Chi-Yu, not Chi-Yu, live Wo-Chien reaction? August 4th for Wo-Chien. Okay, I mean, that's still plenty of time. It's not clear if you need to participate. Probably best to at least complete it one time then. Maybe after we get Mudkip today, I'll boot up the Switch real quick. And we will, I'll boot up the Switch real quick. And we will go ahead and do that. After we get our Mudkip. I also thought it would be fun after we get our Shiny Mudkip to like see how far we can get into the game with like 58 playing at once. Maybe like go and speedrun the first gym or something with all of them going. Wish you could just SOS the Ralts. I mean, Masuda is usually one of the most efficient methods if you just want a specific Pokemon. But Masuda is really boring. That's the only thing. Masuda method is so boring. No, I agree. You will not see the Professor's Lab doing egg shiny hunts that often. So that is why. Not even just Masuda methoding, I just mean like hatching eggs in general can be super boring. Let's say you got your shiny Hisuian Zorua and a Moonball and Violet. That's actually, okay. You see, Higsby brings up one of the more interesting reasons to do it, though. Like, there are some egg-exclusive Pokemon. I can see myself doing egg-exclusive Pokemon. In Gen 3, I will probably at some point go ahead and do some, like, Gen 3 exclusive eggs and stuff. Is there a reason we haven't found one yet? A little bit of unluck and a little bit of me doing this to myself on purpose, because all of these are the same save files, so we're hitting a lot of RNG clones. Yeah, I actually liked the fact that there was no breeding in Legends Arceus. The fact that there was no breeding in Legends Arceus kind of made it so that any shiny with the Legends Arceus origin tag had to be found in the wild. And for that reason, you know, like the fossils, Cranidos, Shieldon, or like Burmy and Wormadam, like they actually got to remain very rare Pokemon with that Legends Arceus tag, because there's no way to get them. Do you think Legends ZA will have breeding? I'll be honest, like, I kind of hope not. Are they the same file to make this one the longest shiny hunt or number of encounters, or is it to find the most shinies at once? Yeah, so we were trying to find the most shinies at once. We did find 29 at the same time. So, I know that it's possible. And I'm pretty sure we had already set the record. The only thing is, we kept seeing Poochyena. Like, every time we found multiple shinies, it was Poochyena, 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 Poochyena. And I just decided, like, I wanted to try to take the Mudkip home. You know, I thought it would be cool to have a Mudkip. But I'm realizing now maybe this wasn't worth it. But yeah, I honestly hope that Pokemon Legends ZA doesn't have breeding. I liked the fact that Legends ZA didn't have breeding, and that might be a weird take, but it's not Legends ZA, Legends Arceus. The fact that Arceus had no breeding was actually cool, in my opinion. What does everybody else think? Are you guys pro Legends ZA having breeding, or anti Legends ZA having breeding? Also, little note here, while everybody comes up with their answers. Little note, when we do finally find our shiny Mudkip, anybody whose avatar, little character icon down at the bottom of the screen, is Mudkip, Marshtomp, or Swampert, will unlock the Mega Swampert avatar. If you want to be in the running to win that avatar, type !avatar space Mudkip or Marshtomp or Swampert. Bring us a little bit of extra luck. All those little dittos. Everybody who joins the stream starts out as a ditto. If you change your avatar, it'll stick, so you know the next time you're back, you'll have a cool avatar. And if you're here when we get the Legion of Mudkips, you'll unlock Mega Swampert. It's never going to come back. Higsby, I believe you are now Mudkip. I think so. I think you did it right. I don't know where your avatar is, but I think that should be correct. Nuffball spelt Marshtomp wrong, so that's not going to help them. Breeding is so boring, but it has great shiny odds, so I don't know. Yeah, but I feel like... I don't know. I feel like it's such a boring breeding or shiny hunting method, you know? There we go. Mudkips galore. That looks like it worked. You can also breed for IVs too. True. Okay. You know what? I guess there's like, for the competitive side, breeding for IVs is important. Though we're probably not going to get competitive multiplayer battles in ZA anyways. So it might not really matter if you get good IVs or not. I'll be honest. I think that if they got rid of IVs entirely, I really wouldn't care. What is everybody thought? Everyone's thoughts on that? Like if IVs just ceased to exist, what do we think? I think overall, that would be a positive. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of RNG clones broken, but The goal is, like, when we find our Shiny Mudkip, the goal will be to find a lot of Shiny Mudkips. That's kind of what we're hoping for. You spent 20 hours breeding a 3 Perfect IV Larvitar and Emerald before finding out that Dragon Dance is an egg move. That's devastating. We can do stuff like remove IVs in a Legends game without losing much. Yeah. I think that that's fair. Joe, I'm so sorry, dude. That's brutal. Especially like Emerald breeding. Emerald breeding that's pain right there. Your shiny Charizard is missing 1 single IV and you love and hate that equally. Yeah, so my shiny my shiny Vivian is actually, I don't know, is for level 50 competitive, is 30 and 31 IV identical, or is it only the 31 IV that works? Because my shiny Vivian is 31 special attack, so it's like 31 special attack, 31 defense, 31 speed, 0 attack, 30 special defense, 31 HP. Is 30 in that case identical at level 50? Depends on the stat for the Pokemon. Interesting. I don't know if that's right. Like the base stat itself? Okay. I mean, I guess, you know what? I guess I can solve this question in my mind right now. I think I've looked it up before and forgotten, but let's do the showdown. Okay, we got Vivian at level 50. Okay. Special defense, IVs 30. Ends up being the same. 29 brings it down to 30. For all intents and purposes, for competitive, my shiny Korean Icy Snow Vivian from Gen 6 is like competitively a perfect Pokemon. It would only lose a stat at level, like for level 100. Yes, let's go. We got some more Swampert avatars down there. If you're walking around with a stream avatar, change yourself over to Shiny or to Mudkip, Marshtomp, or Swampert for your chance to win Mega Swampert when we find our Mudkips. Also, if you go ahead and subscribe on Twitch or become a member on YouTube, you can switch over to shiny versions of your avatars, and you'll earn additional PP points. The playlist is the DJ Pikachu set from the most recent Pokemon Presents, actually. I just think that they did a really good job with it. I'm trying to take at least one positive out of the Pokemon Presents. For me, that's just going to be the fact that we got a sick playlist for Fire Red and Leaf Green. I do not know why we didn't get like Gen 3 Virtual Console along with it, but it is what it is. Mudkip. Mudkip. Give me Mudkip. Yes. Good job, Joey. We got the Swampert down there. I'm gonna be 100% honest, guys. This shiny hunt has been so stupid. And the reason that I'm saying that is because it takes like an hour or an hour and a half, exclamation point color space shiny, and color is spelled the American way. And you should be able to do the same thing from your YouTube account as well. Yeah, Joe, the cool thing is, like, okay, egg moves are really cool. I'm glad that they made it so that you can get egg moves in the picnics in Scarlet Violet. I think that it definitely makes it easier to get competitive Pokemon without needing to breed them, especially with the fact that moves reset. Like, I think it was so important because of the fact that moves reset now when you go from one game to another. So like my shiny Alolan Ninetales has Flamethrower and Sword and Shield. So obviously it can't bring Flamethrower into Scarlet Violet. It gets a whole new moveset, but it's based off of its level up moveset. If my Alolan Ninetales somehow had egg moves, it would kind of suck to just lose those. So I think it's really cool that we can get egg moves back now. I'm all for anything that it gets us closer to a point where you can take any Pokemon and make it competitively viable. Yo, Dusk, chill with the follow. Welcome on into the Professor's Lab. My name is Professor Rex. Absolutely great to have you here. What are you up to today? What you got cooking? Oh my god, why do I do this? I just randomly walk. What world record are we going for? We're trying to get the most shinies, or shinies on the most consoles at the same time. So right now we've set a record. We got 20 shinies on 29 consoles at the same time. I don't think that we're gonna beat that record, but now, like, there's a chance we'll beat the record. We're also just trying to get Shiny Mudkip. Hoping that Mudkip will show itself. Speaking of ZA, does anybody have any big hopes for Legends ZA? As I said, I mean, it's kind of weird to say, but in my books, it would kind of be a win to not have breeding. So literally having -1 feature, that's a win for me. No breeding. I give that, I think that's my list of hopes. Definitely, like, you know, new megas, I think is going to be big. Your only hope was for Mega Dragonite and you got it. So Higsby, if Mega Dragonite was your main hope, what are your thoughts on the Mega Dragonite? I know that there's some conflicting opinions. After letting it sit for the first day after it came out, I gotta say I actually like it. And then my guesses for other megas that we're gonna see based off the trailers, probably like Starmie. I bet we're gonna get Mega Arbok, and Mega Arbok is gonna be sick. I don't know. I hope we get Mega Arbok. I feel like if we get Mega Starmie, Mega Dragonite, and Mega Arbok, though, like, Ooh, we're really leaning into the Gen 1ers getting what they want. Then again, I mean, we'll also be getting Mega Meganium, Mega Fraligator. Is that right? Mega Meganium, Mega Fraligator, and Mega Embor. Mega Embor could be kind of sick. Embor already is kind of a cool looking Pokemon. Yeah, Joe, I said exclamation point color, then a space, then the word shiny. We'll change you over to the shiny variant. Same thing works over on YouTube for your avatars. Since you're a member over there, you have access to any avatar you have access to, you have access to the shiny version. There you go. You're now shiny. Same goes for anybody who's a subscriber. So Higsby, if you wanted to switch over to a shiny, exclamation point color, shiny. No worries, no worries. You're a fan of Blue Mudkip. Perfect. I'm a fan of Mudkip not being blue. Just like one time for us. Oh. I think I slept on my arm wrong. I was actually... I died last night. I slept like a fucking rock. After stream, I did what I said I was going to do. I went out for a run, but I stepped outside and no word of a lie, the first kilometer of the run sucked. And the second kilometer of the run sucked. I was so sore for no good reason. The third kilometer sucked, fourth kilometer sucked, fifth kilometer sucked, sixth kilometer sucked, seventh kilometer was fine, eighth kilometer, ninth kilometer, 10th kilometer, 11th kilometer, 12th kilometer. They all fucking sucked. Yesterday's run was not fun. I gave it like a 3 out of 10. But even when a workout sucks, it's better than not doing any workout. How far is that? Now 12K is like 7 miles. Hey Siri, how many miles is 12 kilometers? 7.4 miles. 7.46 miles. And then I walked like an extra kilometer and a half after. But gotta just remember, better to go out and hate it than to not go out at all. Yeah, I don't know. My feet hurt, my legs hurt, chest hurt, my throat hurt. Not a good run. But I did see a coyote. So we saw a coyote, and I saw a millipede and a centipede. And bats. I saw bats. It's kind of interesting. Like I go for a run in the day. Usually like isn't it? We go for a run in the day, and like you don't usually see that much. Maybe you'll see like a bunny rabbit or something, but most of the animals are like hiding and sleeping. You go for a run at night, so much more life going on. It's actually kind of crazy how much more life tends to be happening at night when nobody's around to see it. Having your measurements divide by thousands is crazy. Like 5,280 feet for 1 mile makes so much more sense. If it wasn't such a logistical nightmare, it would make so much sense. It would be so much easier to just have everybody on metric. Like, if everybody was just on metric instead of on, you know, the Imperial metric split, everything would be so much simpler. Society if everybody was on metric. We would finally, you know, we'd be at Mars. We'd be having a great time. But it's all good. I'm going to try to go out again today. Probably going to take the dog with me after we get this mudkip. Pretty sure that US passed a law to switch to metric back in the 1970s, but didn't make it mandatory, so every state just opted out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm terrible at metric to imperial conversion. I know that it's like 1,600 or so meters to a mile, but like my gut feeling of what a metric to imperial conversion is never particularly good. My brother, if you guys ever want to just do random imperial to metric conversions, Professor Tops is quite a bit better at it because some of the materials that they build the nuclear reactors with are manufactured in the States, or like a lot of building materials just in general use imperial. So they're constantly having to convert from imperial to metric with like imperial building materials and metric schematics. Engineer brain. You know who, like, okay. My dad was like a contractor type of guy. Like he was a plumber, but he also did renovations and everything. The one thing, like, I'm pretty good at math. I was top of my school while I was in high school for like math competitions and stuff. I'm pretty good at math. My dad kicked my ass at like fraction conversion. Imperial kind of forces you to be good at fraction conversion, if nothing else. But I don't know. I look at something, I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's like 3/16ths of an inch. I'm like, that's a stupid measurement. It's a stupid fucking measurement. You brought it up during Safari Week and you said I was crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's still crazy to be good at it. I don't know. I'm impressed by people that are good at, I'm impressed by people that are good at that stuff. The Americans get good at fractional conversions because it's how the measuring tapes work. Yeah, I know. It's, if I'm saying, like, if there's one positive takeaway, it would be that, you guys are good at converting fractions. Nothing else, no other part of it makes sense, but I was actually pretty good at converting miles to kilometers for the longest time, because I didn't realize that the treadmills that I always use have the button to convert to kilometers. Kilometers per hour and like, or like minutes per kilometer is a number that just makes more sense to me than minutes per mile. And kilometers is it's like a much nicer thing to run with. A kilometer is shorter than a mile, so you get to feel more accomplished when you run in kilometers. I'll honestly say, if anybody wants to get into jogging or running, do all your runs in kilometers. It feels nicer. Would you rather run 3.2 or 5? Right? Well, 5 is a much nicer number than 3.2. But while you're at it, just like screw it, just run in meters. Why run only 5 when you can run 5,000? That's a good comparison. Yeah, you guys are really good at doing fractions. Joe says that's like saying, y'all are really good at picking stuff off the ground, but I don't really think it makes it worth walking on your knees instead of just walking on your feet. Yeah, you can find the good in the situation. Yeah, poof. Poof. Someday we'll see a change. Not in our lifetime. If anything, you Americans keep threatening to take over Canada, so I feel like it's more likely that I'm forced to use Imperial than any of you are forced to use metric. You do 3D printing and everything is in metric in 3D printing. As it should be. As it should be. Do you want a 1000 millimeter? Like, that's so much more correct. You know, like, your miniature is 1000 millimeters. Okay? Your miniature is 982 millimeters wide. As opposed to, I don't know, your miniature is 3 plus 3/64. 1000 millimeters. Your minis are a 32 millimeter scale. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe you're making a really big one. It's a meter. It's a meter. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. 100 millimeters. A little 10 centimeter thing. But also just like using fractions instead of decimals is also crazy. You know, like 13 2/3 inches instead of just 13.66. Always considered bananas in my mind. Okay. Sorry, Higsby. I did bad numbers. I did bad numbers. That's my bad. Yeah, we've been using the 3D printer quite a bit recently. Roman numerals. A fascinating number system. What have you been printing, Higsby? We printed out like we've been printing stuff for our Pokemon Rescue project. I'm actually so surprised. We ordered these two like small monitors because we needed monitors for the Pelican cases, and we ordered these two monitors on Amazon. And the ad said, you know, supported Nintendo Switch. And I was like, okay, so you just like plug in through HDMI for Nintendo Switch. But no, these like little mini 1080p monitors support USB Type-C video output from the Switch. I was thoroughly impressed. Numbers bigger than 3,099? Nothing would ever be that big. It's too many numbers. Been printing minis for Wargaming. Oh, you gotta, next time Professor Tops is streaming, Higsby, you gotta talk to him about it. He's been painting up a bunch of Warhammer miniatures. I think it's really funny because I have a bunch of friends that like print and paint their own Warhammer figures, and I don't think any of them have ever actually played Warhammer. It's like, oh, well, no, you know, I gotta build my army first, and then I'll find out if I actually like playing Warhammer. You've been into a game called OPR. I have not heard of this one. I've only played, so for like tabletop war-esque game things, I played Frostgrave. My friend got really into Frostgrave, and honestly, that was really fun. I thoroughly enjoyed Frostgrave. I could see myself wanting to play more of it. I got it. You know what? Hey Siri, text Cole. We should do a Frostgrave night again soon. How does that sound? Let's see, do I have any cool Pokemon to catch? As I've said before, my house is a Dunsparce nest, so I'm trying to grind out this Dunsparce candy. Or potentially find a shiny Dunsparce. I have two shiny Dunsparce, or two shiny Dunsparce. Oh. I want to get shiny 3-segment Dunsparce. The Dunsparce, I need so many. Kind of feel like when I'm trading with people, I should just be fleecing shiny Dunsparce off of them. Because a shiny 3-segment Dunsparce from Pokemon Go will actually end up being a crazy rare Pokemon. Note to self: fleece shiny Dunsparce off of people when I'm trading. What's the current world record for most shinies found at the same time? Is 29. We said it a few days ago. 29 shinies at the same time. Shiny 3-segment is tough. I got really lucky where my shiny 3-segment to Dunsparce literally took like 3 encounters. That was Poochyena. We got 29 shiny Poochyenas at the same time. But oh my god, this room is warm. The lab is hot today. Also, the lab was My run yesterday, it was so hot. It was so hot outside. It was like, I'm like, dude, it's midnight. I ran between the hours of like 11:40 and 1 a.m. And it was so hot. I got home. Or no, actually, I had to take my screen protector off my phone. My screen protector was kind of like starting to peel anyways. But my pockets were so sweaty that like sweat had gotten between my screen protector and my screen. So I could not use my phone. I was trying to finish my route in Pokemon Go. I could not finish the route because I couldn't touch my phone screen. It just wasn't working. I was so sweaty and I'm trying to dry off my screen. My shirt and my shorts are soaking wet. It was brutal. It was brutal. It was so hot yesterday. Gross. You think you have 14 two-segmented Dunsparse? Yeah, no, I just got... Honestly, I was kind of excited to do the hunt. I was like, okay, 3-segmented Dunsparce, that's kind of a cool hunt. Galactic says the temperatures felt like 117 Fahrenheit at the concert the other day. Resident Sleeper, that's fucking brutal. You had a goal of getting a shiny wild Scyther in every ball available in Scarlet Violet. That's a cool goal. I have one shiny Scyther or Caesar in a Premier Ball. Edward Caesar hands, the one, the only. But feels like 117 Galactic is actually... No, like it's actually literally not even figuratively deadly. 100% literally not figuratively deadly. I think that because the human body runs at like about 93 Fahrenheit. So temperatures above that, we lose the ability to regulate heat. Hey Siri, what temperature does the human body lose the ability to regulate heat at? The temperature threshold the human body can't survive. Too hot. Wet bulb temperature of 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Our bodies need to stay right around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. If it gets too hot or too low, too high or too low, bad things happen. Ba, 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 ba. What is a wet bulb temperature? Wet bulb temperature. Hey Siri, what's a wet bulb temperature? Lowest temperature that can be reached under current ambient conditions by the evaporation of water only. So I guess that would be the temperature that your body is able to regulate because of the like heat wicking effects of evaporation. And after a certain temperature, you can't sweat to wick heat away from your body anymore. Gotcha. Are we talking about hypothermia? Hypothermia would be when you freeze to death, I guess. Hyperthermia. Don't know if that's a word. Just heat stroke. I sweat pretty bad. I don't know, like, I don't know if it's just that I'm a sweaty guy or if it's that I used to swim competitively, and when I used to swim, my metabolism was ridiculously high. Like I was consuming like 4,000 calories a day and losing weight. My metabolism was high, but the pool was always really cold. The pool that I swam at, the heater was like always broken. So the pool was always like 78 Fahrenheit. And I think there was a big benefit in literally not being able to overheat while I was in the water, because the water was able to wick so much heat away from my body, even though I was producing so much. But like I would finish swim practice and I would start lifeguarding, and like the heat would still be going, and I would just be sitting there beet red, dying of heat, dying of temperature. Sounds good. I'm reaching out to get a ticket for Worlds. Perfect. I think that locks in the last spectator pass that we needed. A friend of mine qualified for Worlds and is selling theirs, so that's good. Damo Vlogs. Dude, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I'm glad you were able to drop in. Jeez. One second, I'm just trying to figure out tickets for Worlds. This is kind of important and time limited. There we go. Yo, CISO, what is up? The record we're trying to get is most consoles to find a shiny at the same time. So far we set a record of 29 shiny Poochyinnas at the same time. We're trying to find potentially more than that, or just pick up shiny Mudkip so we can end this hunt. I think I locked in the ticket I needed. You've been subscribed to us for years on your shit posting accounts. Okay. Well, thank you for the many years of support. I'm trying to get back on top of like getting things done, getting videos out, making content. Have I tried running any tests to see how long the Wii's and the GameCube stay in sync? I don't know what caused them to kind of fall out of sync. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm just making a phone call. Sorry about that, guys. I was on a phone call. So one of my friends is just like, they're coming with us to Worlds, but their grandpa is not feeling well. I mean, really not feeling well. So we were just figuring out whether or not they were going to be able to come and get everything organized. That being said, I do need to make a quick secondary phone call. So I will be back very briefly. Give me one moment. I'll be back. I just need to make a secondary phone call. Okay, so there's some discussion going on in chat about the Wiis and the GameCubes being out of sync. What was kind of interesting was originally the Wiis and the GameCubes were in sync. So the first time we found Shiny Poochyena, we actually found the same Shiny Poochyena split between the Wiis and the GameCubes. But maybe like 20 or so hours after booting all of the games up, the Wiis started to be in sync with the Wiis, and the GameCube started to be in sync with the GameCubes. So if we take a look at the stats of our Mudkips here, like, so the GameCubes are all these ones on the top half, and the Wiis are all the ones on the bottom half. So you'll see that a lot of the ones on the top half are kind of synced with each other, and then most of the Wiis are more or less kind of synced up with each other. So I don't know at what point the like internal clocks of the two systems fell out of sync, but at some point they did. But it's interesting that like the GameCubes are still in sync and the Wiis are still in sync, you know? So it's like it's the emulation of the internal battery being like 1 minute apart. Goat, we definitely do miss shinies. It happens more often than I'd like to admit. But that's kind of the game of the numbers, right? I'm shiny hunting on the exact same kind of layout and overlay that everyone here is seeing. So when we you know, if you try to look and see if you can see every single Pokemon in the brief amount of time that we have, that's the same thing I'm doing. And sometimes we're gonna mess up. We're gonna miss them. But CISO, to answer your question, yeah, exactly. Like, we're trying to hit the same frame on as many systems as possible for a random shiny. Is there a good reason for it? Not really. Just I thought it would be kind of fun. But yeah, when you say it's the Silicon Lottery, like it's not necessarily the Silicon Lottery because the Wiis are still in sync with each other and the GameCubes are still in sync with each other. So that would indicate like minor clock speed difference, if anything. So it probably is that like the GameCubes are running at like the original GameCube clock speed, while the Wii's are emulating the GameCube's clock speed. Hey Siri, what's the clock speed of the Nintendo GameCube? GameCube tech specs. .486 megahertz IBM PowerPC CPU. Wii clock speed. So the Wii's CPU is a Broadway CPU that runs at 729 megahertz. So what's probably happening is that the Wii is like running it probably underclocks their CPU to emulate the GameCube, but by underclocking it, they're not getting the exact perfect clock cycle speed, and that's probably why they fall out of sync. Because there isn't really any other great explanation. There's no disk drive to take into account because these are all running out of the system's memory. And even if there was like lag time, we should just be basing everything off of internal clock time for how long it's been since we booted up everything. That being said, give me one moment. I need to use the washroom real quick. We'll check this Mudkip. Sorry for the random ins and outs, everybody, but we'll be right back. Ugh. Okay. The console's been on since we started the experiment. That's why I want to finish it so bad, Joe. I feel so stupid for leaving them on since we started the experiment, but it also takes an hour and a half to turn them all back on. So, or like it takes like an hour to turn them all back on. So if I turn them off, I'm never going to finish this hunt. Like I will never come back to do this. I'm not going to spend an hour trying to turn everything on. So we need to get this Mudkip. Common collecting we are, yeah. I mean, really the goal now is less maybe to set a world record and more to just actually get our shiny Mudkip, because we've got so many shiny Poochyena. I just want to take a Mudkip home. You're playing Pokemon Leaf Green in Japanese. You got Lavender Town Syndrome. Do 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 do. Okay, I mean, like we found one shiny Mudkip by itself, and I didn't see it, and I soft reset over it, and then embarrassingly, I did soft reset over a swarm of shiny Mudkip at the same time. Ugh. For the content, we did it for the lulz, but really it was by accident. It was so stupid. For the lore, we did it for the lore so that we would have a reason to continue hunting. But really, I'm just stupid. To get to the 8-minute mark. Well, the upcoming video was 30 minutes long. I don't think I really tend to have a problem with getting to the day 8 or the 8-minute mark with my YouTube videos. Have I even recently uploaded a video that was like close to 8 minutes? Let's see. View channel videos. So the upcoming video is 30 minutes long. The Unova tour video was an hour 13. Pokemon History was 22 minutes. Shiny Hunting in the movie theater was 18 minutes. Azelf, or the Rumble video, was an hour and 3 minutes. Last year's Safari Week video was 50 minutes. Janky Shiny Hunting setup was 24. Closest I have was when Pokemon Sleep came out. We released a Sleep video that was 8 minutes and 30 seconds long. Most of my videos end up kind of between like the 20 to 40 minute mark, I think. I think Mellowy came up with a good idea. I think I do want to release a little video of like top 10 shiny fails in the Professor's Lab. I think that would be a pretty quick and easy one to put together. Throw that one out just for funsies. That one, there we go. That's a video that probably won't hit 8 minutes. This one will be up there. Wop, 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 wop. "58 consoles on for 5 days due to one mistake." Fuck, smacks head. Oh my goodness. You know what? I will say, like, the stability of these systems is kind of impressive. I literally have like, every time I come to sit down, I expect that like one will have like frozen or something and I'll need to reboot it. Not the case. Every time I come, I just turn the Wavebird controller back on and we're right back to it. They're built like the old, like, pre-CVT Toyotas. Exactly. No twin turbos, no CVT, just built to never die. That's what is kind of really sick about the GameCubes and the Wiis, is they were consoles that were built for an era where people still had under TV cabinets, right? Like you would have your TV cabinet and there would be a little shelving unit under it. So it comes from an era where people would just put their consoles into the cabinet under there. So they had to be efficient enough that they wouldn't just overheat if they stayed in literally an enclosed case. One of the athletes that I used to coach, their family hosted a dinner for us one year. And he asked if I wanted to play the Wii. And I'm like, oh yeah, sure, we can play the Wii. Bro just had the Wii in a cabinet under the TV in the garage, already powered on. You know, like that. He's a kid, so he just like leaves the GameCube on 24/7. And I'm just like, wow, you know, the Wii is old enough to drink in Canada. Almost, I guess. The Wii will be old enough to drink this year. It'll be 19. It's old enough to drink in Quebec. We're using 33 GameCubes and 25 Wiis. Now, the point of failure on the GameCubes and the Wiis is generally the disk drive. The Wii is so easy to mod that having a broken disk drive is barely a problem. Yo! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Finally! Haha! And the reveal, no Shiny Mudkip on the Starlight, but there is Legion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Shiny Mudkip at the same time. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. There we go. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Shiny Mudkip at the same time. Yes, these are RNG clones. This is all the same save file. But you know, it's kind of interesting because when you think about it, one GameCube does not know what the other GameCube is doing. So it's kind of like there's multiple universes of Shiny Mudkips here. 9 Shiny Mudkips at the same time. So nice. Okay. Shall we, what should we do, everyone? Should we battle this Poochyena? Or should we battle the Poochyena? Or should we run from the get the run Pooch? You know? Run Pooch or kill Pooch? Run Pooch? Okay. Let's get some run Pooches. You've never had Shiny Run Pooch Mudkip. It's true. It's true. But I mean the levels, guys. The levels are important. So we're running Pokemon Box with Adventure Mode, which means that each console is actually loaded the exact same stave and cartridge. Yeah, no Starlight Mudkip, unfortunately. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of attached to this Mudkip now. After all the work that it took to get it, I'm kind of attached. I could see me putting this on a ribbon team. And can we get some nature guesses in chat, everyone? Nature guesses for our Shiny Mudkips. There they go. R.I.P. Mudkip. Oh, right. Okay. I will look away. Anybody whose avatar is Mudkip or Marshtomp or Swampert, by the time I finish my battle with May, will unlock the Mega Swampert avatar. So make sure your avatars are switched. Oh shoot. Oh, did I not give it a nickname? Darn it. Oh wait, no, there it is. Would you like to give it a nickname? Perfect. Okay. So I want... Can you transliterate the word Legion into katakana? Okay. We're gonna name it Legion in Japanese using katakana, but I'm going to need to go to a scene where I can actually see the individual screens. There we go. Okay. This will be Legion, for they are many. Yes. Is this the katakana here? Which one of these is katakana and which one is hiragana? I think this must be it. It looks pointier. I don't know how to type this. Wait, no, it's this one. Okay, so this, I think. And then maybe we put this with like little dots on it. There we go. Yes, okay, we're figuring it out. And we have this character that's like this, and then we add like maybe an extra line to it. No. Okay. This one. This is the character. Yes. That must be it, I think. And then this is it. This is the last one. And now, theoretically, unless I have mega typoed, this should say region in katakana. Let me just check that that looks all mostly right. Definitely got that one right. That one is probably correct. Yeah. Yeah, I think I did this correctly. Oh, wait, no, I think maybe I need this character. That might be more correct. Yeah. Okay. Region. Region the Shiny Mudkips. Yes. Okay. Nature check, everybody. Oh, look at all those shiny mudkips. There's so many. Okay, I gotta pull up the natures list now. That is incorrect. There we go. Okay, natures list. That is relaxed. Legion is relaxed. Did we get any relaxed peeps? And while we're at it, what is the command for me to do this? Exclamation point TP add. Add all 22,500. That is a sick nature for toxic mudkip stall. What does the relaxed nature do? Relaxed. Relaxed is plus defense minus speed. Oh, that is actually pretty sick for a stall. Like, Swampert's pretty bulky. It's a pretty sick one. Okay. Relaxed region, the shiny mudkips. As I said before, we're gonna go battle May. If you want to make sure that you unlock the Mega Swampert avatar, get your avatar switched over to Mudkip Marshtomper Swampert before I go and defeat May. As soon as we defeat May, we're gonna be giving away the Mega Swampert avatar. It's never gonna be available again. Now we get to deal with the terrible thing that is like all of the NPCs walking around. Some of these games are already out of sync. I did give Shiny Pooch. It should, if you do exclamation point PP, everybody should have got 25,000 shiny PP. Oh my goodness, trying to play all these games at one time is brutal. But we'll get what we can into the Pokemon Center. The Pokemon Center is a pretty good spot to kind of wait things out. Oh no, no, Shiny, that's just a really badly colored Zigzagoon. The camera picked that color up terribly, actually. Okay. That's a good point. We do need to be careful. There is actually a non-zero chance of us seeing a shiny while trying to get ourselves to this May fight. Did you beat the record? We got 9 shiny Mudkips, which is not quite the record. The record was we got 29 shiny Poochyena. I just got shinoed by my own shiny Mudkip. We got 29 shiny Poochyena at the same time. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. We almost have everybody in the Pokemon Center. Why the Pokemon Center? The Pokemon Center is pretty big and easy to kind of like line things back up in once you're in it. But oh my god, this is annoying. Correct, exactly, Damo. Yes. Okay, I'm randomly in a house there. Should do a tipsy stream where you try and play the story of several games at once. Feel like the battles would be crazy hard to plan for. I will be honest, I've thought of it in the past. This is immediately a reminder of why I never did it. This is not fun. Like, this is genuinely a nightmare. Trying to sync everything up is just... I don't... With repels, it's doable. Without repels, this is like actually impossible. Okay. Let me try to get some of these Pokemon Center games walking around now. Okay, we'll get them to the corner. Ah, my goodness. Okay. Okay. Let's go try to get to May. Now, as I said, just remember, if you want to get the Mega Swampert avatar, I need your avatar to be Mudkip, Marshtomp, or Swampert when we finish this battle with May. Shiny Mudkip sound. Shiny Mudkip sound. Now, luckily, Mudkip is the best Pokemon for defeating May. Don't see the names. I will, I don't know. I know if for some reason you don't have it, you will unlock it. Don't worry. I know that you did it. Okay. I'm a reasonable person. There we go. Okay, we got some battles. A lot of these are not against May, though. A lot of these are against wild Poochyenas and Zigzagoons and stuff, but... Okay. We just gotta get most of these into the May battle. There's like a spreadsheet of all the avatar options. Feel like you're gonna be confused in some of the stuff. Exclamation point SA kind of gives you the shop that you can look through. Okay, come on. We're gonna walk up, and we're gonna battle May. Perfection. There we go. Okay. It's kind of funny because, like, in theory, a lot of these should be, like in sync, right? You'd think that a lot of these would be in sync, just based exclusively off of the fact that they're all the same save file. But obviously, that is not necessarily the case here. We're almost there. I think that, like, we're gonna lose a couple of games. The ones that are in the house and in the PC, we're just, those ones are dead. Those are dead runs. But we're almost synced up again. Okay, a couple more attempts to run. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just about everything managed to make it into the battle with May now. So now we can defeat them. Last chance. Joe, are you going to switch your YouTube avatar? Or are you just, like, going to decide that you don't want to unlock it? Because I only see Kyogre. There we go. Okay, last chance. I'm about to hit the final one. Last chance. If you want to unlock Mega Swampert, make sure your avatar is changed to Mudkip, Marshtomp, or Swampert. Oh, okay. A couple of these Mudkips won the battle pretty easily. I wonder if any of them are going to lose. Did any of them lose? None of them have lost yet. That's good. Oh, no. I spoke too soon. A few of them did, in fact, lose the battle. Oh, just the one. One of them lost the battle. Perfect. Okay. Time to give Mega Swampert to everyone. We got Aiden's Workshop. Their avatar, it's going to become Mega Swampert. Boop, boop. Okay, we got Sketch Freak. Oh. Sketch Freak. We're going to make you Mega Swampert. We got, who is this? Joey Miller's YouTube or a Twitch channel. We got Mega Swampert. Okay. Yo, the best. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Okay. Mind of Elaine. We're gonna give you Mega Swampert. We got Nuff Ball unlocks Mega Swampert. Let's see who else we got. Joe Miller. Unlocking Mega Swampert there. Triggery unlocking Mega Swampert. Oh, there's so many Mudkips here. Orabrock, Mega Swampert. Congratulations. Big Damo, unlocking Mega Swampert. Let's see here, we got Galactic Getaway. Getting Mega Swampert. There we go. Do I see any more little guys walking around? Oh, we got this one. Dr. Higsby. Oh, we got a Mudkip here. Damo Vlogs. Getting Mega Swampert. And... Sarah the Zorua. Mega Swampert. Okay, last little look. Is there any Mudkips I have missed? Any Mudkips I've missed? No, I think that is everybody. So that is every Mega Swampert that will ever be available in the Professor's Lab stream. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you for being here. Let's continue our playthrough. So hyped for the first truly exclusive avatar. I mean, maybe we'll need to make 1 or 2 custom skins or something for it. Make some like really expensive mega avatar coloration. How did I get into a battle? How did you guys get into battles? What do you mean? What do you mean you're in battle? Oh my god, this game is so annoying. How? Will I do a 3D showcase like all of the swagger PokeTubers? I don't know what that means. I don't know. I thought that it would be fun after everything that we've done here. I thought like maybe it would be fun if we actually play the game. Or at least get to like the Ralts route and like do a random phase for Ralts. Oh, probably not. That's a lot of work. That requires like trading your Pokemon and actually editing. Oof. Odds are low. Okay. There we go. It only took like 5 minutes, but we did manage to get all of the games down to the bottom corner here. Yeah, I thought, you know what, maybe, why not? Maybe, why not just do like a quick encounter? Quick encounter for Ralts. Now we can copy the save file and play on all the consoles. True, with Shiny Mudkip. No, we're just gonna continue it like this. As soon as I turn these systems off, I'm not booting this save back up anytime soon. So, okay. Can we successfully get all of these games out to go do random encounters for Ralts? What are the odds? What are the odds? Oh. Our mom's coming to talk to us. And immediately, we're out of sync again. We got running shoes or whatever the heck she gives us. So now we can run to get out of sync even faster. Oh, look at how quick we are. Fast as fwick, boy. Uh-oh. Okay. Welcome to capitalism. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We can do this. I think that if we just gotta optimize kind of our walking route. Just kind of walk. There we go. Everybody passes this wall threshold. Perfect. What is this guy doing? One of these games is way, way, way down. Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. Give me 20 minutes or so. And then we will be able to do some encounters for Ralts. I don't know, like at this point, I'm not sure how many of the games will still be in sync. It'll actually be kind of interesting to see whether or not we're getting more or less the same encounters after this amount of time, or like more or less mostly different encounters. I really want repels right now. Just give me repels. Let me out. Oh, aren't I gonna need to survive like the first battle too? Uh-oh. We have to battle this guy in his low tat or something. Oh, and all of our mudkips are low on health. So I definitely need to sync getting everything up to the Pokemon Center again. Yeah. Will it be possible? How many games can we sync into the Pokemon Center? Okay, we have a decent number of games in the Pokemon Center. Do I have Pokeballs? When do you get Pokeballs in this game? We have them now, right? Yo! Behold my majesty. We have managed to sync every single game into the Pokemon Center. This is kind of huge. Hey. Gotta just get everything into this corner over here. Okay, we got that one game. Oh, we don't want to go up. We don't want to go up. Perfect. Okay. Yes. Yes! And now we can go talk to this lady. And we're healing. Except one of these games is talking to a bookshelf. It's fine. There we go. Okay. Now we're healing. You do the same thing when you're on 15 files for Pokemon Ruby. It's a classic. I mean, it's like, it's the issue that we all come across from time to time, you know? There's a few of these games that failed to defeat May, but that's fine. These games just need to survive a battle. Hard to get them to stick together. It really is. It's such a pain. One of my least favorite parts of doing these like multi-hunting shiny things is like actually sometimes finding the shiny, because it means we need to progress the game further. I'm sure you guys enjoy the entertainment value of it. I just think it's so annoying. Oh my goodness. Like, look, some of these games randomly, like, they're still fighting this Zigzagoon. Hurry up and kill the Zigzagoon, y'all. Okay. Can Ralts spawn here? This is an area where Ralts can spawn, correct? Yeah, okay, there's a Ralts. Perfect. Perfect. Let me take this counter down to 0. Oops. We'll go walk these games randomly over to this area. Okay. And let's see if we can find a shiny. Ooh, some of these games are definitely still in sync. Oh no, not that many actually. Look. Okay, how many of these games are still in sync? Like 2 of the Mudkip saves found shiny male level 3 Seedot, but like a lot of them found entirely different Pokemon. I think that we've successfully kind of fallen out of sync here. Okay, what do you guys mean? You failed to get away. Are you serial right now? How do they kind of stay in sync when you play but break, or stay in sync for a week but then break when you play? RNG progression is kind of unstable in battles and while the game is actually running. When you soft reset, why is that? Oh. There we go. Okay. When you soft reset, the seeds sync back up based off of the minutes of the internal clock. Ooh, I gotta be really careful here. I almost went to go like soft reset. Because, yeah, I almost went to soft reset. Cannot do that. If we soft reset, we lose all of our Mudkips. No, so it's not a dry battery, but the way that the RNG works in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire is when you soft reset, or when the game loads, it takes the number of minutes since the battery was put into the cartridge, and then, wait a minute. No, 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 I did not. I did not. I did not. I did not. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit Pokemon forever if I just did. No, 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 no. Oh, okay. Thank God. Oh. I thought that I just like ran from a shiny Surskit because that screen looked kind of dark. Oh. If I had failed the 1% Surskit, I might have lost it. Yeah, thank goodness I got Shinoed there. That would have been so embarrassing. And like actually devastating too. How am I supposed to know if Surskit is shiny? What? What does the shiny spray look like? No, there's... Oh, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if there's any way... You say it's black, it's like so black? Okay. I guess if that's what blue looks like, maybe you're right. Isn't shiny Surskit black? I know, but like, doesn't that... To me, it kind of looked like it was a little bit dark there. This is too many games, actually. Yeah, I went back. I went back as well. I checked. I went back and looked, and it was not shiny. Yeah, thanks, Tops. I'm happy with it. We got 9 shiny Mudkips at the same time. Oh, this is genuinely too many games, though. Too many games to be shiny hunting in an area that has like a variety of Pokemon and shinies that are not that noticeable. Like Seedot and Surskit, I'm not really sure if I would be able to tell. So please be nice to me, guys. If I fail a shiny, please be nice. Okay, you guys, so the consensus is I would be able to tell. It'll look very black. If I had a way to auto-check for shinies, would I consider it cheating? I mean, I could program a auto-check shiny thing in probably like 3-4 hours. If I wanted it to auto-check for like any Pokemon, I'd probably need to do a little bit of testing. I'd say that like in a 2-day project window, I could have that working. I think that it would be cool to do as potentially like a video project. But as far as actually using it, I don't think I'd want to. I feel like it would take away a lot of the fun of actually doing this. All in software by analyzing the video stream? Yeah, I mean, I would just use a Python script that analyzes the individual footage. Just hunting for fun now. Yeah, I mean, I thought it would be kind of fun to at least do one of these hunts, because I don't know the next time I'm going to set up all 58 systems at the same time. Earlier, you're thinking it would be a neat way to detect Mirage Island days for Spinda. Oh, like a software that identifies the Spinda pattern. Yeah, I don't know. I think that, like, on this route, if we see Ralts, if we see the Ralts, I'll know. If we don't see the Ralts, don't think we'll know. Like, I'd say 80% chance we fail Shiny Zigzagoon. I don't think I'm going to fail Ralts. I'm going to be looking for Ralts. Speedot, probably a fail. Wurmple, probably a C. Imagine this during Safari Week. We were effectively doing this during Safari Week, just between two of us. So, like, I was doing the 33 Fire Reds, and Tops would be doing 25 Ruby Sapphire, or the other way around. You're able to get 2 boxes of the new set, but unfortunately that was literally all they had. So how many packs is that? This is the one-man dream. There's a couple of hunts that I think would be very interesting to attempt with this setup. 60 packs. I mean, that's definitely enough packs where we can give everybody a pack when we're at Worlds and everything. So that's a blue Surskit. Chad is telling me that if it's a Surskit, I'll know. It'll look very black. And enough packs that you can, like, hold on to them to give as gifts to people and stuff. Not really enough packs for you to open a bunch on your own and then still have leftover, but... You definitely got to record, like, yourself opening at least one on the beach or something. Don't really need to open a bunch. Yeah, that's fair. How was the card store otherwise? Did they have anything else? Wow. No, this takes so much longer to search than anything else. One of the games never ran from its encounter. Yeah, I know. I'm trying. I think it's just being outsped by Wingull. You'll be able to tell a Chinese Surskit because of, like, the way that it looks. At least I didn't fail. At least I didn't fail a 1% Chinese Surskit. I would rather just get Shinoed. Yeah, I mean, I think that it's just kind of the coloration. All of them, since they're so small. No, we failed the 14%. What? Wait, I think I missed that message at first. Blue Phoenix says, my cat is actively giving birth right now and I have a lot of kittens. That is a crazy message. So that's blue. That Surskit is blue. Chat's telling me that they'll be very black. Okay. So let's see here. It's 7:15 now. We're at 1,000 encounters. How many encounters do we get in the span of 5 minutes with this insane setup? I don't think that this has ever been done in Gen 3. That was shiny? Nah. Nah, you guys are making stuff up. You're making stuff up to me. No lying to me, because every time you lie to me, I have to go and check and make sure that there wasn't any sparkles. There wasn't any shiny sparkles. I'm just being messed with. Everybody's just messing with me. It looks shiny to you too. I mean, yeah. We just need to go off of vibes, trusting our guts, trusting that it will look black when it appears. Okay. Can I switch to a non-shiny Mudkip? Sure. Right now. That one sounds better. Whatever shiny we find gets to be the name for a kitten. Oh my goodness, okay. Hopefully it's Zigzagoon and we can name it Ziggy. Ziggy's a good cat name. We could get a Poochiana and name it. Ugh, name the cat Poochie. Ow. Oh, okay. My thumb hurts for no reason. Yeah, I don't know. The audio on that one sounded a little bit not great, so it's fine. I have to listen to it as well. Cast is off. Cast has been off. What are you on? The cast wasn't on for any of this hunt. Oh. They had a child. A human child was released. Okay, we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. Yeah, cast came off beginning of July. Yeah. It's a lot of games. No way, is that the one and only, the real PokeRev that just dropped in chat? There ain't no way. Question. What cool shiny egg hunts could you RNG? You got Wish Chansey, Farfetch'd, and Lickitung. On Fire Leaf Green. You were thinking False Swipe Swablu, and you don't know what else in Gen 3. Flamewheel Rattata is a pretty popular one as far as egg moves go. Yeah, False Swipe Swablu egg is sick. PCN Wymons. I actually hope to do a shiny hunt someday soon. I have 5 entirely undumped like 100% legit Pokepark eggs from Japan. I didn't get the spin to egg, unfortunately. If I had the spin to egg, I would be probably much more motivated right now to go for it. But I want to do that someday. There's like some pretty cool eggs. Maybe some Pokepark eggs? The mother cat name is Luna, named after Lunala. I was thinking, so Kyle named our cat Misty after the gym trainer Misty. We just got some new cats. How many encounters should we do, everyone? How far should we allow this this shiny hunt to go before we finally save our shiny Mudkip? Fern from Freerun? Yeah. Yeah. I just finished watching the first season of Freerun, and I think it is one of like my favorite animes I've watched in a long time. I really like the pacing of the story. I really like just the way that the narrative is put together. I would have named them Freerun, but that's a terrible name. Freerun is just like a terrible name. So Fern it is. Zach is pro Freerun. It's really, really, just really well done. Oh, and there's the dog chasing the kittens. I just also really like the narrative idea of, so I'm somebody who's played D&D. I've been playing D&D since I was 11 years old. And the concept of like the really long-lived races has always been kind of difficult for me to roleplay. So I never bother playing any of the long-lived races because I'm like, how would I roleplay, you know, somebody that's lived 200 years? So I play like 40-year-old Dragonborns, or, you know, like the 25-year-old orcs or whatever, right? I'm like, how would I roleplay a 300-year-old? Like, there's so much wisdom and experience in that, right? And I really like that Freerun takes this idea of, you know, what happens when a long-lived race forms this adventuring party with a bunch of people that are, you know, or humanoids that are shorter lived, and you know what continues, or what happens moving on from there once their adventurers allies get old and pass away, or just get old and everything, right? So it's such a good concept, and like original Dungeons and Dragon-esque style fantasy in anime is getting so much more love recently, and I really like it. Like Delicious in Dungeon, I think it was Jackus in our stream chat that recommended I tried that out. That one was a cute anime as well, and very Dungeons and Dragons based as well. Like, I guess my question is, has Dungeons and Dragons gained popularity in Japan? Or is like this kind of stemming from things like the popularity of Baldur's Gate as like a video game? Because we've had fantasy worlds for a really long time in anime, but it's almost always isekais. Like, you see something that's based around a fantasy world, and it's an isekai where somebody was transported into a game world. So I do like this transition where the animes aren't like a character from another world that's been teleported into a gamified fantasy world, but instead just it's a fantasy world. Freerun feels like if Lord of the Rings was an anime. Yes and no. D&D has universally gotten bigger, but you think it's a few new games that pushed the D&D 24 and such. I don't know what maybe D&D 24 means, but yeah, like I know that Stranger Things was pretty big for D&D as well. I haven't watched Stranger Things in a while because it felt like my problem with Stranger Things is it really does kind of feel like the sort of thing that should have been it should have been like a couple of seasons long. Like the story just feels way too drawn out now. Is it called D&D 25? I don't know. You have like D&D 5e. 5e. D&D 24. Oh. You have like D&D Next / D&D 5e. I didn't know that they were making another version. Honestly, my friends and I still play 4th edition, and I've played a lot of 5th edition. 5.5. D&D Next, I think, was like kind of D&D 4.5, which we played a little bit of. I don't know. You might be hard-pressed to see me actually changing to new versions. The last season of Stranger Things starts next week. I don't think I've watched any of the last few seasons, so... I don't know. I feel like you gotta do something to keep the narrative progressing, and it just felt like the more I watched of Stranger Things, the less linear the narrative was. Right. Yeah, well, 4th edition was very difficult to get into. 4th edition is very wordy and very numbery. The barrier to entry is not very low for 4th edition. 5th edition definitely brought the barrier of entry for the game down and leaned a little bit more into the role-playing side of things, which I think is great. 5th edition I actually think is quite good. But for some reason, my friends and I really like the arguing at the table over mechanics that we don't really understand in 4th edition aspect of things. So we have been doing a 4th edition campaign. And we're having more fun, I think, with 4th edition as like a strategy game than like 5th edition as a role-playing game. Our DM was like, I don't know, guys, should we just do 5th edition and like try to do a real story-based adventure and then maybe just keep 4th edition as like our war game equivalent? I'm being told now that Stranger Things doesn't start until November, so we're getting incorrect information from someone. Speaking of which, Galactic, are you still here? How close are you now? With the 25,000 PP you got for the Shiny Mudkip, how close are you to getting the skin you wanted? I actually think part of it is like the not being able to run super quickly. I actually kind of feel like our random encounters are slower than the soft resets, which is kind of silly. Let me see here. Okay, so we're running at 06. Let me see how long it takes for us to get another set of encounters and then run. Yeah, a little bit slower. Like a second slower to do the The random encounters. Now, it would definitely be different if we were running Illuminate and White Flute. Illuminate and White Flute would probably bring these times down quite substantially. But we're still at about the 20-second per random encounter mark. You were stuck recently between buying 4th edition books and or getting an OSR book. Is OSR a tabletop game or is that old school RuneScape? I was recently on the fence about getting a old school or a bunch of D&D 4th edition books. I might still go back there and get them. I know where the store is. They had like a bunch of arcane and martial power books, but 4th edition has this really awesome website. It's called the 4E Compendium that has literally everything searchable and indexable. So that's what we do most of our building with. Watching without audio. Wasn't there a shiny Wurmple a few battles ago? Possibly. I don't know. There's a very good chance that I missed something. Let me see. I'm not immediately seeing a Wurmple, but if anybody's able to like go back and clip and show me a shiny Wurmple, like I'm open to the concept of failing a shiny Wurmple. It was in the top left. Top left, second or third column and second or third row. I mean, there's nothing saying that it didn't happen. I don't know. If somebody clips it, then we can go back and look. I didn't see it when I went back. There's also not a whole lot that we can do about it at this point, I guess. Old school Renaissance Pathfinder would be considered. Take the OGL of 5e, gives it a 1-3 feel, but be all 3 core books. I played a little bit of Pathfinder. I think I liked Pathfinder because it was just a lot of, it felt very 4E-ish to play Pathfinder. Honestly though, looking back, I don't actually know if there's much of a difference in my mind between the time that I played Pathfinder and the time I played D&D. The gameplay is the same. You roleplay, going on adventures. I'm not, I don't have like in my head D&D versus Pathfinder superiority. I think that really the most important thing is the people at the table with you, not necessarily the game that you're playing. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know. I mean, I haven't played 5e in a while. Shoot, maybe I should try to boot up a 5e. See if my like local friends would be down. There's just like, the problem is there's just like the four of us. 4 of us might be feasible. I think 4. 4 is enough to do a D&D campaign. Galactic at 78,000 PP. Halfway to Dialga. There we go. There we go. This is too many games. This is an absurd number of consoles. You used to have an Ethernet cable in the living room for your PC, but now you have a Wi-Fi chip and you're playing on your desk in the room and it's so much better. You just mean being able to play in your room instead of in the living room is better, I have to imagine. Not that playing off of Ethernet is better. Look, man, Elaine, people complain about situations they put themselves in all the time, okay? Just because I'm the one that put myself in this position doesn't necessarily mean that I have to accept the situation I'm in. Ooh, Ralts. I'm okay, OPB. How are you doing? I saw you've been playing some Go Battle League recently. Very nice. Or are you doing like Master League, Ultra League, or Great League? Oh, I guess right now it's just Great League and Fossil Cup. I did really well during the first few days of the Hisui Cup. And then I've had really just like inconsistent performance. It's like I'll go 5-0 and then I'll go 2-5 and then I'll go 3-5 and then I'll go 0-5 then I'll go 5-0. I don't have enough prerequisite knowledge, I think. Like, since I don't know the timing for like energy generation versus energy consumption for every Pokemon, I just don't think that I'm playing very well. You have a Azumarill, Shadow Crest, and Shadow Excadrill. That is an absurd team. I have never seen anybody running Shadow Excadrill in Oh, okay. It was a shiny Wurmple. We failed a shiny Wurmple, chat. Let's pull it up. Let's pull up the clip. Let's watch. Let's watch together. Professor Rex failing shiny Wurmple. Oh yeah. There it is. Shiny Wurmple. Yeah. Oh no. Anyways. Thank you for helping me find that though. Right, yes, okay. So you're just saying like it's nice having a correct space for a computer. My brother did Ethernet over Powerline, so Powerline Ethernet, and he says that it works very well in his experience. So maybe if like the Wi-Fi connection isn't exactly what you need for your gaming, you could still potentially look into running Ethernet over Powerline. It's fascinating that that technology works, isn't it, Damo? Like, I think that it's so interesting that that technology is able to work in like full 120 volt power cord or cables, that you can still send with integrity Ethernet connection packets. It's just one of the many marvels of modern technology. Okay, I think we'll take this. We'll take this to 5,000 encounters. Take this to a quick 5,000 encounters. And then I am going to call it for the evening. Maybe we'll go a little bit more. Maybe we won't go to 5K. Maybe... Should we just do odds? I mean, odds is a better number, right? Get ourselves to odds. What have I done here? Oh, I'm so silly. I'm so silly, actually. I, like, ran from a battle and then ran around. Go to at least double odds? I don't know about double odds. Oh my goodness, I'm getting into random battles here. You're at Giovanni, so if I went to odds, you might be at Sevi by then. You're gonna blast through the Elite Four that quick, you think? Just need to breed 2 Charmander and a Mewtwo. Yo, Jackus with the subscription over on Twitch. Thank you for the continued support of the Professor's Lab, Jack. How you doing? I was talking earlier. I watched Delicious in Dungeon. Were you the one that recommended it? Or was it somebody else whose name started with a J? You know, there's so many names. Somebody else. I just made things up in my head. I was like, you know what? Somebody recommended something good. It must have been Jack. He seems like he has good taste. Good show though. Still need to finish it. Yeah, the first season was good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was well done fantasy. We were just talking earlier about Freerun, and then I was like, you know, Freerun versus Delicious in Dungeon, both pretty cute animes. Is there a new avatar challenge? We don't usually give away exclusive avatars too often. Not right now. I can't think of anything because I don't really have a specific target. Avatar Surskit for good luck is good. Exclamation point Avatar Surskit for good Surskit luck I'll take. But if I missed Shiny Wurmple, I don't know if there's much that would tell me that, much to convince me that I would be willing or able to actually see Shiny Surskit. How can you tell that Dr. Higsby is an MBNN fan? Where did you get this information from, OPB? Oh, I accidentally entered a random battle. Oh, as in a game. Not the YouTube channel. The video game MBNN, which is theoretically a video game for weebs. It must be a video game for weebs since OPV is talking about it. And OP Shroomer is our resident weeaboo. Okay. I'm accidentally getting put into a lot of battles here, chat. I don't know how this is happening. I don't know who we're random battling. But we're getting put into a lot of random battles with NPCs. And I don't think this is good. I think we're likely to lose a lot of them. A lot of my, you see, look, a lot of my games fainted. We lost a lot of battles. Mega Man Battle Network. There's a character named Mr. Higsby. Oh, okay. Well, Dr. Higsby say they came up with the name before it even came out, so not even fans. Sorry to boost your bubble. Okay, are we defeating them? Let me out of these random bug battles. Okay, there we go. Okay. Get ourselves some random encounters, and then walk the rest of the games to where they need to go. Okay, perfect. Sweet. This is so many systems. Okay. What we will do is we shall end off by doing something absolutely terrifying for y'all. The final thing we'll do when we hit 6,000 encounters is we are going to save one of our mudkips and then soft reset the rest. Because we can only actually save the cartridge one time. So 8 of these mudkips require being sent to the Shadow Realm. We'll have to pick which one it's going to be. Which mudkip should we keep? I was thinking just screen number 4. What are everybody's bids on which mudkips we should keep? I guess let me see. So, for the mudkips that we have, which consoles are they on specifically? That could be a deciding factor. So, we keep whichever mudkip gets the shiny encounter first. We would definitely do that. But barring that, So number 4 is on just like a standard one of our purple Japanese GameCubes we got out of the junk pile. And then we have 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's just a silver one. Silver junk pile GameCube. This is 9, 18. So number 17, 14, 15, 16, 17. Just a silver GameCube. 18. 19, I think. 20, 21. Let me pull up the numbers here. Ooh, number 20 is on the silver Legend of Zelda GameCube. That's kind of unique. Silver Legend of Zelda GameCube on number 20. Battle Royale of whichever Mudkip survives the longest. True, because I mean some of these Mudkips are taking damage when they can't escape battles. Okay, we could do that. If one of the Mudkip faints, then they're out of the running. Okay, I'm seeing it now. It's a blue, normal-looking Surskit. Me when my Mudkips can't outrun a level 3 Wingull? Oh, that's a Ralts. Oh, 2 Ralts up there. Okay. They are speedy. I mean, we have negative speed nature, so it's gonna be part of it. Ooh. One of these Mudkips looks like it's going to go down to a Zigzagoon already. But I guess we should start... Buzz, you got a sweet nature for a good Swampert. Yeah, no, that's actually really cool. I will, You said that the set was kind of like a toxic, bulk Stallmon, right? That's a really cool build. Okay. Okay, so we got to decide which of our Mudkips will be sent to the Shadow Realm. We cannot keep all of the Mudkips. So what I think we'll do is we will, for each battle, we'll attack once, and then we'll run. And then we'll just see which of these Mudkips is the last one standing. Can you bet PP? No, it seems too easy to win, Galactic. There's too many variables for me to give fair payouts based off of the fact that, you know, number 4, a bunch of these have 1 HP left. Actually, 2 of these games I think are still in sync. That's crazy. Look at that. They're not even in the same area, but they just, like, they're both at 1 HP. Oh, never mind. I'm just making stuff up. They're just both at 1 HP, and they just both happen to have similar Zigzagoons. But no, now it's a Mudkip. Or a Zigzagoon and a Wurmple. Oh, okay. A few of them are down. RIP to a couple of our Mudkips. Four more encounters. Next time, next stream, I will give you some gambling, I promise. Give me potential shiny. Using the elusive, a retro Breloom. It's a rare skin. It's a rare skin these days. Nobody, I never see anybody buying skins with their PP no more. Or with their bits. Just got Rocket Hideout Electrode in Heart Gold. What? That's sick. I sure as heck hope you have a damp Pokemon with you. Okay. We got a few more Mudkips left. Let's get these battles done. Hopefully they survive. No shiny Raltses. Oh shoot, I pressed the button twice, but okay. We'll battle this out. So it's just, there's 4 potential Mudkips in the running. I think that all of these are Mudkips that at some point or another ended up getting lucky enough to go to the Pokemon Center for a quick healing session. Which Mudkip is it gonna be? There's 4 remaining. Nothing else. At least our Mudkips will have a little bit of HP. or a little bit of XP when we save. And who's excited to be here when we soft reset over Shiny Mudkip again for the second time? Mudkips are getting too strong now, though. They're knocking everything out too fast. A couple of these are pretty close. Actually, two of these, no, they're not synced. Same amount of HP, both found female Zigzagoons. One of the Zigzagoons is level 3, though. Oh, the sound of hatching eggs. You didn't have damp. You're telling me that you were shiny hunting Electrode. You were shiny hunting it, and you didn't bring damp. Why? For what purpose? Just like immense amount of faith. Oh, we're gonna lose a Mudkip here. One Mudkip's very close to going down. You got it? Yeah, no, you got it like 400 encounters without damp. But why not go get damp? It was only level 23. Oh, okay, so then it just doesn't have self-destruct or whatever. So you don't need it because it doesn't have it as a level up move. You know what? That makes sense. I'll give it to you. Okay, there's a Mudkip down. One Mudkip has 5 HP, one has 2, and one has 6 HP left. One's down to 2, 4 HP. We're very low on Mudkip health now. Oh, wait. This Mudkip might go down next turn. Oh, no, not a Mudkip down. It's a close fight. It's a close fight. Doesn't get self-destruct until 29. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I always recommend everybody tries test captures. So, like, if you weren't sure if it could blow itself up, that's why I always recommend, like, before you start a soft reset hunt, like, do some test captures to make sure you actually have a team that can catch the Pokemon. It's actually pretty close here. One of these Mudkips... Oh, that Mudkip's down. We're down to 2 Mudkips. One has 4 health, and one has 5 health. Oh no, this is 2. 2 HP. 5 HP. Oh, they both one-shot the Zigzagoon, so... Oh, that one leveled up to get a little bit more HP. It puts it even closer. Yeah. Two Mudkips left. Next one to... Okay. This one got lucky. It got a level 2 Zigzagoon that it can one-shot. Oh, but it didn't. But Zigzagoon used Growl. Oh, this Mudkip, it's out of PP. It's out of PP, but it has water gun. Oh, that Mudkip's down. The Mudkip that has won the Mudkip Survival Challenge is this one here. Let me see if we can pull this specific screen up. What number 26. Yo, Mind of Elaine, thank you for the follow. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh. Which audio is this? Oh, sorry. Thank you for the subscription. Sorry. Thank you for the subscription, Mind of Lane. You can now be shiny Pokemon, so that's pretty cool. You already knew that, but what the heck's screen number? Okay. GameCube's 26 to 29. Which capture card is this? Mageville 1-2. Wait, yeah, okay, so I'm on the right one. This is the Mudkip we shall be keeping, everyone. Legion. The Mudkip that took us longer to obtain than I had ever expected. The relaxed Shiny Mudkip. So let's GameCube number 27. What console is that? $21, 2, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. There we go. Okay. We are ready. No way. I'm behind, and Mind of Lane subscribed. Okay. You got Pokerus, just went to heal the Electrode to show it off in battle. What the heck, dude? Do any of your other Pokemon have Pokerus, or literally like just Electrode? Because if it's just Electrode, then you just got a shiny with a... I guess your first party Pokemon would have it as well for interacting in the battle, but what the heck? Congrats. Hey, yo. Legion. Oh, you know what? And we can do this too. Might as well make it a little bit more high quality. There we go. See this in better resolution. Okay. Saving time. Plug in the Game Boy Advance. Let's do this. Ruby back. Game Boy Advance. Connect the link cable, which is... Where's the link cable? There it is, on the floor. Connect the link cable. Okay. And put some batteries in the Game Boy Advance. Okay. There we go, we're connecting. And we've saved. We have saved our Mudkip. Let's pull this up for everybody here. Okay. Here is our Game Boy Advance. And let's take a look at... Let's take a look at our Mudkip on the GBA now. Gotta unplug this actually. Make sure that Mudkip has successfully been saved. There it is. Legion. Amazing. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay, and then this, I just need to do this probably. Okay, there we go. Everything back the way it should be. Final thing to do for the end of today's stream will be to take our mudkips. Let's pull them all out into battle. Get all of our mudkips into an encounter here. Now, Legion, the one that we're keeping, is now on the Panasonic queue, so he's going to remain. He is saved up on that top left system now. But since we have saved one of the cartridges, none of these other instances of Pokemon Box will allow us to save any longer. So, the position that we're in now, everyone, is we're going to make a tough call. We have, as you can see now, 10 Shiny Mudkips. Only one can remain. Can we get a countdown, perhaps? Countdown from 10, everyone. Countdown from 10. Try to maybe get the camera so that I can do this. Oh, my case is entirely broke now. I'm sure you guys can hear all of this terrible messing with the microphone sound. Guys, I'm so sorry. I know you all counted me down and I totally screwed that up. I screwed the pooch. I'll try that again. Counting down from 10. I need, like, one more time. Believe me, this time it's for real. Count me down. We're gonna say goodbye to all of the Mudkips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it is. The soft reset to say goodbye to all of our Mudkips. 07's in chat. To the Legion. But maybe just like, what if we could get like Trico? We did our bestest. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. It has honestly been a very fun quest. We got a lot more to do. There is a Mirage Island video coming out soon, so keep your eyes on your subscription boxes for that. If you're not already following or subscribed, please go ahead, smack that subscribe/follow button. And we will catch you all in the next one. Bye!